my name is Andrew Basiglia, and this is HTL6 at the Chicago O'Hare Marriott. We got a lot of big players at this event. The biggest names are Ginger, Zamu, Dreffin, Michael, Chicago favorite, Morse Code, Swooper, The Real Thing, and then we've got a ton of regional threads. We're doing a lot really to make the scene safe as possible. Every single person that is checked in for the event is fully vaccinated. I have not seen a single person take their mask off within the venue. COVID and quarantine really changed a lot in terms of how we need to look at structuring events and how you organize people safely, right? We've had COVID scares within our local scene after local events. In the last couple of weeks or so, we had an individual that came to me and was like, hey, I just want you to know that I did test positive for COVID. I essentially required every single individual who attended the last locals to send me a picture of a proof of negative COVID test. Thank God we had like 30 out of 30, all negative. So not a single person tested positive. It was amazing. It was a great response, and literally no one said no, like I won't get tested, or like don't talk to me kind of thing. It was just, of course we'll do that. So people care, they want to be safe, they want to keep playing. We'll do whatever it takes. The first event that I organized in any capacity, I guess by myself, was the first Chicago Arcadian that was called Send Noobs. And so that one, we had, I think, 140 entrants. So for my first event, it was like, well, this is pretty big. But I ran stuff at the local level. My very first event that I ran was a house tournament out of my own house, and it was called the Labyrinth. And it was just a local event where people could get a lot of games and have a good time. I kind of thought it was just kind of like a way to give back, if that makes sense. And my first event that I attended, I asked the tournament organizer, I'm like, hey, is there anything I can do to help? And he's like, no. He's like, no. But over time, I think I kind of wore him down, and eventually he's like, all right, you can help out a little bit, and moving tables and chairs, and then it just kind of grew to a level where I got friends, and they're like, hey, there's a need for a tournament here, or like, hey, I realized that these events aren't doing this, but maybe I have something to offer for that. Let's start doing that. Honestly, the most intimidating part is seating and structuring the event. It's like, you can put on a great event and the day of can be amazing, but if you don't have interesting matches that'll happen, or you just have someone that's put in a bad spot, or someone has to play someone in their own pool, it's like it ruins the experience not for only one person, but for potentially a whole line of people. So making that national experience special to someone, I think, goes down to the lowest level, which is like seating. Stuff like this is only possible with like a great group of people to back you up. The mainstream is Melee Every Day. Flashburn is running it. Incredible. Literally every time Melee Every Day runs anything, it's like flawless. A shout out to Penicillin Krillin, #1, love him. I've known him since I was like, I don't know, 8 or 9. So we've been friends for a long time. Sleepyhead and Fluid. It's crazy. I mean, we have such a talented group of people that I'm fortunate enough to work with, and it's like, these guys are awesome. But I don't really think I have anything else to plug besides get vaccinated so you can go to events. That's it. Like, literally just be safe. If people are safe and healthy, we can do these events all the time.